people. Let's get the stream started nice and quick tonight, man. We gotta get to grinding because I haven't done squat yet. So let's hit up. Wait, oh, I didn't change one thing. Ooh, almost forgot to change some sound settings. Okay, there we go. Good. Let's get this tweet out. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Can you please add Zeke the plumber to the contest? Thank you. As I am now. No. Okay. Zeke the plumber, for those of you who are not familiar. This just came up in conversation in my Alliance chat only a moment ago. Zeke the plumber, for those not familiar, was one scary-ass dude in an early 90s show on Nickelodeon, live-action show, not cartoon, called Salute Your Shorts. One of the best shows. One of the best live-action shows Nickelodeon's ever done. Right up there with Pete and freaking Pete, man. Alright, anyway. Can you please add Zeke the plumber contest? Thank you. Tweet. Let's move on. Let's get out of here. What up, everybody? Alright, what's going on? Let me scroll this up. Let me see who we got in here. We've got DZ, first one here, followed by Fitz, Chin May, the Cake Master, and Kush. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Empros, Migs, what up, what up? We got Champion Nova in here throwing out some of the spookies. We got Star in here. He always says dearest but never actually puts it. Boo. Yeah, I just like saying it, but I don't actually like writing it. Here, thanks for saving me a CPG. Ilac, no problem, dude. I'm always gonna save a seat for you. Who else? Let me scroll this on down, man. We got Jeremiah Meza, Dicer. What up, guys? What up? What up? What up? All right, let's actually, like I said, not waste too much time. We got to get this going. We got to get this freaking going, man. I guess I got to hop in AQ first. Let me do some AQ action, and then head up to the arena. Oh, holy crap, dude. What the hell? The boss is down already? The boss is... I don't know. Wow. Okay. Well, cool. Awesome. This is unexpected. I like it, though. I like it. I like it. Real Deal sending over $2 saying, Slap got you first, second time. This is not funny, Real Deal. You need to stop this immediately. It's not funny, man. But Real Deal, dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 2. You know what's coming. You may have got me first, but you know what? First is the worst. Second is the slap best. All right. Oh, I gotta do cutoffs and everything too. All right, so cutoffs. We got a word, tyrotoxism. That is when one dinosaur is being rude to another dinosaur. He is Tyrannosaurus toxic, basically. Okay, hold on. Let me do this fight. Then we'll get the cutoff squared away. Then we'll hop into the arena. Then we'll do all the other things. God, there's so many things to do in MCOC at all times. Why is there always so much to do? Alright, we gotta get an L2 on this dude. Stat. Get that armor break going. There it is. I can't really attack him any more than that, even though he's stunned. Come on. There we go. Just keep going with the L2s. I want to keep that armor break up. Sweet. Alright, this time we get a double heavy attack in. Ooh, 6 Furies. Okay. I normally don't even get to fight this guy on stream, or sometimes not at all, because Mo Battleships usually takes this fight anyway, but get to actually do it. We get to actually do it. Update your game, dude. What's up, Flags? Yeah, I know there's an update out. I didn't update. I updated my actual phone, but my streaming phone. I haven't updated yet, just in case there's any kind of crazy game-breaking bugs going on. I don't want, you know, I want to be able to play on a good copy still, you know. I give it a little bit of time before I update. That's how I do it. Tyrotoxism is a noun, poisoning by cheese or other dairy products. Damn. I need to sue Domino's for tyrotoxism then. So many times just sitting there sick on the toilet after eating one of their cheese pizzas. Tyrotoxic mother effers. Is this gonna push you to special 2? I don't think so. Whew, just barely didn't. Okay, good. Alright, we don't need to bait out a special. He's just dead. What am I doing? The hell am I doing? Alright, and I'm out of energy. Okay, that's cool though. At least I got, wow, man. By the time the stream is over, I'm gonna be done with AQ. It's like the old days. Dude, this is exactly how the old days were. I mean, we've been clearing good lately and everything like that, but I feel like in the olden days, dude, I used to always be like done with my path by the time my stream was over. It was awesome. Okay, let me look up the cutoffs. Cutoffs. No data. Oh, damn. We don't know. I guess we don't know what the, what's it called, went for. Hang on, Ziski. I saw you sent over $1. I'll get that in just 1 sec. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it at 30 million then, because I don't know what it actually went for. 4-star was 6.9 million. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at 6. No, I guess I'll change to 6.5. I mean, we have the alpha arena on. I feel like more people are gonna be in the alpha. That cutoff's gonna go down, stuff. So yeah. And Yellow Jack was 1.67. Okay, so whatever. Just grind higher if you want the champions, guys. I'm done with these damn cutoffs. I'm done with these things. But all right, hold on. Ziski, sending over $1. Thank you very much, Ziski. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let me see. Ziski. I'm scrolling. I ain't finding. Here we go. Yo-Yo BG had amazing nugget style ice today. Nugget style, like a chicken nugget except for an ice nugget. Today from a new place by my house. Your fave ice: cube, flake, chip, shaved, crushed, diced, crescent, classic, other. Well, I mean, there's like a Slurpee count. If we're talking about like actual just ice that you put in like a drink, I'm a fan of the like the crushed ice or the shaved ice, like the I mean, it melts real fast in an actual drink, but if you drink your drink fast enough, which at that point kind of has to be through a straw, otherwise you're gonna be drinking that stuff. I don't know, it's nice. It's nice. It's my favorite. If I had to pick an ice cube, this is a weird conversation that you've started about ice, but yes, that's my favorite. But all right. Anyway, let's hit. Oh, now we got to do one other thing before we hit the arena too. We have to do the Trial of Light. Oh man, now I feel like I'm playing Zelda. Star sent it over $2 saying, Brian, read Demi's last and put him on the wall. And then Tony just sent over $5, so rip that wall. But let me see what Dem access is. Brian, you know what Murphy's Law is, right? Yes. But why do you ask? Says anything can go wrong will go wrong. But have you heard of Cole's Law? Coleslaw? Is that the joke? It's thinly sliced cabbage. F, he figured it out. Star, a combination of Demioc. Thank you very much for the $2 and the joke. Tony sent it over $5 and rank 4 Ghost or Corvus Glaive. Tony, I think that's a big time personal preference call. I think in the right hands, Ghost is the better of the two champions. Pandaman Pete makes a great case that basically anything that Corvus can do, Ghost can do better for the most part. I mean, there are things that Corvus can do better. I think in a Legends run situation, I don't know how Ghost does in Legends runs, but I feel like Corvus has to be faster. I don't know if that's true or not, but it took him a second to let us win. Wow. But yeah, it's really just personal preference. So yeah, if you have the patience to practice up with Ghost and get good with Ghost, because she is a totally unique champion, then that's who I'd have to recommend. But just play whichever champion you like more. They're both great champions, and I think it also depends on what you're focused on too. Like if you're focused on, let's say, Alliance Quest, let's say you just want a better champion for Alliance Quest or something like that, and you're running Suicides, I feel like you can heal with Suicides with Corvus, whereas Ghost you can't. Like technically you could play it in such a way that you're not really taking damage with Ghost, and you don't need to heal if you're playing flawlessly, but you know, a lot of times people aren't playing flawlessly, so yeah, but that's my recommendation, Ghost, if you got the skills or the patience to learn. Alright, Ilac also sent it over a loony. Where are you at, Ilac? Did you watch the Diablo /Thing clip on Trucos BG? If not, Twitter. I didn't watch that yet. I don't know if that's supposed to be. It looks like that looks like an. I don't know. I don't know if I want to really watch that. I don't really want to put that on stream because I saw that when I was looking for cutoffs, and that looks like the clip that MCOC puts out, and it looks like he just put it out early or something like that. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if that's how if that's how he got that clip. But I don't really want to put that on my stream if that's the case. So yeah. Oh, it's in the App Store? Oh, that's where it came from, the App Store? Okay, okay. Alright, my bad. I take it back then. I take it back. I thought, I mean, I wasn't accusing him. I was just saying if that was the case. But I take all that back. If that came from the App Store. Henach sent it over a buck. Oh, man. Alright, hang on. Hang on. Where's the last one from Henach? Almost there. Don't make me control F. Don't. Here we go. Hee I love comparing sizes with BG. Our team may or may not be girthier in AQ. Smiling imp, kissing heart emojis. You think you've got the girthier team, do you? it's probably because I'm bringing up the rear in terms of prestige. If I ever catch up to prestige of the other players around me, watch out. For Loki will be up there. But nice, dude. That's awesome. I guess who has a couple of paws is a jerk and took her toys out again. Lola. Okay, but hold on. If it's not, we'll check out the Trucos thing, or well, whatever Trucos has on his thing. If that was from the App Store. Oh, there he is in action. Whoa, that was like a tornado. Whoa. He's dusty. He's got to clean himself up. It's pretty cool. Alright, Star sent over $3 and also said Demi on wall and buy Lola treats. Okay. I couldn't put Demiak on the wall because it was, you know how walls work. But now I could put Demiak on wall. What kind of treats would you like us to buy for Lola? Should we buy her uncooked rice? Because I swear that dog will eat an entire Costco bag size of uncooked rice. Did you miss Hinatches? No, I read Hinatches. Wait, unless there was another one. No, he was talking about his girth. No, I read Hinatches. I read his. Have you seen the new Captain Marvel trailer? No, I don't like to watch movie trailers. I'm not a fan of the movie trailers. I rather go into the experience fresh. All right, let me change up my team here and get my Guardian team out of here. What else do I need? Oh, that's right. Hype is busy in AQ. Well, if Hype is busy in AQ, then let's get some of these synergies going. Yeah. I could throw Saberman in there instead. No, let's go with this. Dealer's choice on treats? Okay. Got it. Girth, wow. Hello from India. Hello to India. BG, hypothetically, if you were to bring Ghost and Aegon into Labyrinth, what synergies would you bring? I have no idea, Luke. It would take me a good 20 minutes to probably figure that out. The team that I would bring to Labyrinth with Aegon is probably the same team I brought in my my Realm of Legends video, but if you're bringing both of them in there, I have no idea. Grant, thoughts on Collar Tech with Darkhawk? Seems cool. Real deal. Panman Pete put a clip of that in the Alliance chat or something. Didn't I hit Begin Quest? Put a clip of that set up in the For Loki chat actually at some point. It seemed like it was reducing. It seems like the extra reduction was nice. Just got here and I hear Brian talking about people's girth. My kind of stream. What's up, Boroplexi? Iceman or Ghost Rider? Really depends. They're both great champions. They're both fine. I don't know who I would prefer. It would really just depend on the situation, what you actually need. Alright, Brute Force, Strike Back, Aggression Regen, and of course, everyone's favorite, Mesmerize. Okay, no problem. Well, we'll... might as well go Void. Why not? Why not? Don't mesmerize me, bro. I wonder if I should just use... Wait, can you get stunned doing heavy attacks against Mesmerized? Mesmerized? Probably, right? Oh, that's right, Strike Back. Kind of forgot about that one. It didn't really matter, but maybe for the next fight it will. See what this next debuff is. Oh, Brute Force! Oh, no, so I can't just let the regen do its own thing? Okay. Lame. Forgot about Brute Force. Did you see Cow went for your dungeon record? I did see that, yeah, somebody linked that in the Alliance chat. So you excited for Silver Boy? Well, Silver Boy, he wasn't in that. Is he actually coming? So I thought we saw different champions in that video. I didn't remember seeing a Silver Boy in there. ABG finally got 100% in Variant tonight. After I finished, I wanted to cry. Well, nice too. Congrats on finishing it. That's awesome, man. Wanted to cry. I know the feeling sometimes. Parry, 3-hit, safe if they're stunned. Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense, Dicer. I'll probably do that for this next fight. BG, we've compared girth. How about length? Oh, crap. Hang on. I started this next fight. I'll be able to reach out much better in just a minute here, guys. I got to get through this early stuff, and then I'll get to arena. The usuals, man. The usual stuff. Start of the stream is usually a pretty bad time for me to be able to read chat. He mesmerized me. Don't care about that strike back. Get your L2, man. I don't care. Mesmerize me again. Is that too early? Oh, it's just too early. Oh man, by like a fraction of a second. Yeah, sucker. Mordo owns this mesmerize nonsense. That's true. What's up, GM? Alright, where was I reading? Compare. How about length? I have 86 fives with a 5-star Kang. P.S. Please don't compare actual performance. Wow. I think I have 80. I'm pretty sure I have 85 stars. Man, I opened your stream. I was watching for a solid 5 minutes. You kept saying you wouldn't be late in 2019. I'm like, WTF? It is 2019. And I looked. It was your stream from December 31st. Wait. Wow. It took me a second just to make sure I was reading that right. Oh man, lags. That's pretty funny, dude. How are you feeling, dude? I hope you're feeling a little bit better at least. I know flus don't usually go away that quick, but I hope you're feeling a little bit better at least, man. Dude, mesmerize isn't even that bad. I feel like yesterday's... What was yesterday's? Was yesterday's pretty tough, or was it the day before? I don't even remember, man. One of the days I was getting my butt kicked in here pretty good. Let's roll it. Roll the dice. Okay, good. I am feeling better, thanks, man. Alright, nice, dude. Was I too early? That was too early. BG 2019. Yeah. Ampharos should be good as well. In diamond form, she's immune to stuns. In her fleshy form, she nullifies evades. Oh, good point. Actually, Emma Frost. Great counter to mesmerize. You're right. You're absolutely right. Blade mitigates mesmerize by building his power bar. 95% shrug speed with full power. Yeah, definitely. Oh, nice. We got a 6 stone today. And the essence of light. Just curious if Black Panther Civil War would be good for mesmerize. Kind of wish you can go back in several times, even if you can't get the rewards again, just to play around. Yeah. He should be pretty good, right? I don't know, actually. It's weird with the stuns with Black Panther, right? Some of the stuns trigger like his auto stun thing or whatever, and some of them don't. So actually, I don't know. If you just landed on the West Coast, P.S. I get to listen to you live. Nice, Lee, welcome. Whoa, my stream just broke. Let me refresh this page. Stream playback just broke for me. Alright, there we go. We're back. Did I pass this thing yet? Not yet. Did I? Wait. I did pass it. Here we go. No, that's not science. Actually, I have a couple science to use, but I wanted to do this live actually, just to show like even at high levels. Check it out. I'm at 188 right now, right? And it's 2786 for the attack and 57.02 for the speed. I have 2 of these things to use. I have to back out because it's all bugged. But dude, I still gained 0.5% faster, which is really good. And a bunch of attack because I forgot the number. Son of a... Doesn't really matter. But it's crazy that the dude scales all the way up to 200 like that. Like, there's still a good 2.5% that I'm going to gain in the next 10 SIG levels. Pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. Alright. And the update for iPhone is out, I think. Yeah, I updated one of my phones. I don't like to update both my phones just in case there's a game-breaking bug going. So my streaming phone is still on the old update. Everything seems fine so far, but I haven't really played around much to test things out. We'll finally go hit the arena. Brian, would you rank 5 avoid with only 50 SIGs? Absolutely. I'd rank 5 avoid with only 1 SIG. As long as you can get Void awakened. I'm crushing arena today, by the way, guys. What a difference between last week and now this week, right? I've done 1 round of arena. But yeah, Void just needs to be awakened. He doesn't need high SIG level. He benefits a ton from high SIG level, but no, as long as you can get him awakened, rank his ass up. Is my advice. Brandon C. sent it over $2 saying just finished my first Labyrinth path. Only 10 deaths. Dude, only 10? That's really good, man. That's really, really good. Thinking back to my first one, I think I died like 50 times. So, 10 is really good. Dude, nice. Very nice. I'm guessing you're using a champion that either had some kind of sustainability or just was a total powerhouse, like a Star-Lord or something like that. Ghost, Aegon, maybe one of those. But dude, very nice, and thank you very much for the $2. My max SIG rank 4 Void is 59.98% faster. Yeah, SIG 200. It's the same for rank 5. BG, there is nothing I hate more than building Infinite Streak in 3 arenas on the first day of arena. Ah, dude, I hate it too. Building Infinite Streak sucks. It's so much better when you have suicides on. I don't really mind it when you have suicides on because the fights go fast enough that you're not sitting there with like the stupid AI trying to bait out specials that they're never going to throw. If you have suicides, you can kind of just push through pretty easy, but without it, ugh. ABG, you're going to clear up 5.2.6 in the next week or so, and was wondering how many units you think it'd take me. I assume I'm a mid to good level player. There's no way I could really answer that, Uncle K. You just got to get in there and kind of feel it out for yourself. You know, you can always build up a bunch of units beforehand if you're, you know, and use that as like a safety cushion, not something that you're definitely going to use, you know, if you're a little bit worried. Just keep stacking the units for a little bit, but you know, some people get through there without spending a unit. Some people takes them a couple thousand units. So there's no real way I could say. BG, as someone only has a completion done in variant, Electro being shock immune in the next update is great. I can bring mine to 550 and have a relatively easy time with 3.3 Boss Ultron. Hold on. So what was that update? I want to read that again. It's where is this update? Change log. Whoops. The update is Electro takes 0 damage from shock effects. Yeah, oh yeah, Electro is gonna be awesome for that then, because then basically it's just a regular Ultron. Each active shock effect. So I don't think you're going to get the bonus, though, right? Because it's a passive shock. I never know, man, with this active and passive stuff that's going on. But, yeah, that'll still be great. You just fight him like a regular Ultron and time your parries correctly and stuff like that. That'll certainly help. I wonder if you do get this bonus. I don't think you do, but man, if you do, then holy crap. Can you imagine just like a 550 Electro would be hitting like a Like a 565 Aegon. Please go over the change log. It's the only way I know what the hell's going on. I just closed it out. Alright, hang on. Luckily, undo close tab is something that exists. There's just some updates to the champions that have electric shock abilities or some type of shock type of thing going on in their characters, you know. So Thor, Nebula, Electro, Storm. Thor reduces shock damage. James Foster, that is. Regular Thor, OG Thor, also reduces shock damage. Thor Fraggle Rock reduces the duration. Nebula is able to shrug off shock effects and gains 5 electro shock charges for each shock debuff shrugged. Dude, Nebula, let me tell you guys something. If there is I think there was shock paths in map 7, right? I don't remember actually testing any, but I think they were there, or they said they were going to be there or something. But Nebula's going to be so ridiculous for that path. Like, let's say you bring in Nebula, Corvus, and Proxima for your AQ team or something. Oh my god. You're going to start out with 10 shocks because of the synergy. And then if you start out, like, if let's say it's okay, you take X shock damage over a minute or something, 100%. You know, if it's something like that where they have like the bleed and poisons, boom, you're instantly going to shrug that off and gain another 5. You're going to be able to parry right off the bat with like 15 shock charges. It's nuts. There was a shock lane in one of the versions. Okay, was there? Okay. Got it. Electro got the sickest buff of them all. Electro takes 0 damage from shock effects. So it's not that he's immune, it's just that he takes 0 damage, so you can still get a shock on yourself. The shock path was paired with like 60% energy resist. Ah, son of a lame. I mean, even 60, no, well, you could still just blast like 1 L2, doubling up your shocks, and you'd shred that path. Although you wouldn't be able to parry up until that point then, meaning you'd take a lot of block damage, and might not be as OP as I was thinking. But anyway, Electro really has the sickest one of them all. Takes 0 damage from shock effects. Each active shock effect grants Electro plus 20% attack, plus 15% static shock damage, and plus 15% energy resistance. You know what I want to do? I want to do the Nebula trick, or the Nightcrawler trick to a Nebula with my Electro, let her get to 20, and then get myself parried, and get 20 shocks on Electro, and then just attack one time and kill Nebula. It's not something that would actually matter anywhere outside of that. I mean, there's not that many places where you could build up a ton of shocks on yourself, but it does happen, right? It does happen. You can, if you're going up against a Jane Foster, dude, you can take down Jane Foster in Labyrinth with Electro. That'd be pretty sweet. Because isn't it like if you attack into her block, she puts the shock on you or something? That'd be nuts. Storm receives up to 60% shock resistance based on stored power. While suffering from a shock debuff, her special damage is increased by 30%. Which is pretty cool, man. 30% on top of Storm's specials is quite a bit. But again, there's not that many shocks right now, so, you know. Storm is still Storm, you know. And then there's just some bug fixes. I don't know if any of these actually mattered all that much. Fixed an issue where persistent charges were not displaying. Sometimes that happened. I noticed that. That's pretty annoying. There's some visual fixes for the champion, Emma Frost, Fraggle Rock, and Killmonger. That Killmonger one was always kind of annoying. Glad they're fixing that. Okay, and that's about it. That's the update. I mean, you know, there's other things in the update, like the new monthly quests or whatever. But you know, as far as changes, that's that. Alright, let's get back to the arena. Must grind. Oh man. I was probably going to start introducing a bunch of shock champs, so we have to rank up Electros and Storms. Maybe. I would love to get a 5-star Electro, even before the buff. I just enjoyed playing Electro. Maybe it's a tiny little bit of nostalgia or something, because he was my first ever maxed out 3-star science champion. He was my go-to science champion for the first 6 months I played this game. So it'll be nice to get him back in like a high level. He's good at he's fast when it comes to arena and everything too. Brian, check out the new featured 5-star pool. I'll be opening 9+ crystals of. I read through it. Somebody posted in the For Loki chat. I don't want to go back to it right now. You know what? Screw it. I'm going back to it right now again. This round of arena is gonna suck balls anyway. Hang on. Let me find it. Alright, here we go. Alright. Got the new champions here. Alright. X23, Nightcrawler, Iceman, Magneto, Aegon, Night Thrasher, Gwenpool, Agent Venom, Yellow Jacket, MODOK, She-Hulk, Spider-Gwen, Symbiote Supreme, Mephisto, Iron Fist, Magic, Venom the Duck, the Champion, Drax, King Groot, Darkhawk, Iron Man, Punisher 2099, and Stark Enhanced Spidey. They changed the pool after they first released. Oh yeah, I saw that too. Somebody posted the update in the For Loki chat too. It's a pretty good set of champions, to be honest, man. Like, let's go over some of the best ones in here. So we got like Iceman, Aegon. I'll throw Gwenpool in there. It's a good pull. Maybe not someone that gets a lot of attention these days, but still a good champ. MODOK, Symbiote Supreme, Mephisto, Magic, Venom the Duck, Darkhawk, Stark Spidey. I'd say there's about 10 really good champions in there. I think there's about 10 really good champs. Can maybe count some of these other ones that are not bad, like X23. If you don't have Magneto for synergies, it's nice to get that dude. I don't know. Not Night Thrasher. Lags, I hope you don't get any Night Thrashers. And for your sake, I hope you don't get Venom the Duck, even though I still think he's a freaking awesome champion. And I would love to get a Venom the Duck. But I'll be going basics, in case anyone's wondering. In case I haven't said it enough in the past. Nothing's gonna. I don't want to say nothing is gonna stop me from going basics, but I just can't imagine what the featured pool would have to look like to entice me enough to spend the extra shards in the featured pool. It'd have to be a real specific scenario that I like. Let's say. Okay, so they're probably gonna do another Legends race for Act 6, like they did for Acts 4 and 5, right? And let's say. We're coming down to that 4th chapter, and I feel like I need a specific champion to compete, to go for that Legends race, right? And that champion was in the featured pool. I would probably then go for the featured pool. That's like the only scenario that I could think of, is if I needed a champion for something like that. I needed it that bad, because I want to do that race, you know. Or the race for whatever the next labyrinth is, something like that. You know, I want to be part of those races. But outside of that stuff, let's keep popping the basics. I don't mind. I think the basic pool is good. Still need a lot of champions in here. I want the 6-star shards that come from duplicating my 5-star champs. I'm gunning for Symbiote Supreme, Magic, MODOK, and Darkhawk. Would love any of them. Yeah. Some pretty good odds with the amount of shards you have. pretty good odds that you'll get at least one of those. Good luck, dude. Beaver! Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. Boo! Boo. What's up, Leggy's bodyguard? This update is more laggy than usual. Is it? I think you're the first person I've seen say something about lag. Is that, is anyone else? When doing one arena feels weird. I play my 5s and rank 5 4s and sit idle for 2 to 7 hours, not bothering. Yeah, that's how it goes. Sweet. Can't wait for my sweet new yellow jacket. Oh man, yeah, yellow jacket in that crystal. Woo! Usually would Electro get the willpower healing when a shock's on him and the increased damage? He should, yeah. Sounds like he's going to be really good for that Shock Ultron variant. Well, I think that's a passive effect from that Ultron. So he's not going to get willpower healing. I know that much. Well, I think I know that much. If my memory serves correctly, he's not going to, because I don't think other champions get the willpower healing. We'll have to see if he gets the damage increase or not, since it's a passive and not an active buff. I'm not too sure. Get in the Gwenpool. Yes, I see that the update is out. I'm aware. I've updated one of my devices. I'm waiting on the second one. In case there's a game-breaking bug, I don't want to update this. Alright. Time to actually build up this infinite streak. Ugh. I wrote 10 minutes about the lag, and you're just now getting to the message, so point made. It's true. Maybe it's not the game lagging. Maybe it's me lagging if it took me 10 minutes to read it. No, but actually, I read someone else's. But okay, so that's 2 of you. Switch from Wi-Fi to LTE, and Arena is still loading slowly. Okay, is it slow loading times, or is it like lag while fighting? Because that's a pretty big difference between the two. One of them is way more important than the other. Like, they're both important, don't get me wrong, but I've had some pretty slow loading for the past week or so. But how's the actual fighting? Is the gameplay? Does the parry timing seem right? Does combos seem like they did last update? That's the really important stuff. Kabam should accidentally make a 5-star crystal with the best champs in it. I think they do that. They already do that. It's no accident. They just charge you like $50 for it, though. So yeah. I've experienced slow loading times ever since I upgraded my iPhone to XS. I wonder if it's. I wonder if it's your phone. Like I said, I haven't even changed my phone in the longest, and just as of recently, the loading times seemed like they were a little bit slower. Not always too. It's just sometimes. The in-fight lags were there even before the update. Oh, were you lagging before? Okay. I wasn't having any issues with that. Gameplay is good though. Chance I might get a drop after fight finished. Okay. Brian, what team is the best way to kill the Collector on Act 5? Whatever strongest champions you have. I can't really answer that for you without knowing exactly who's in your roster. Some notable champions, I would say, are champions like Stark Spidey. Power control champions. Champions that auto-evade. Champions that can just do high burst damage and just kind of brute force your way through there. Kind of death marching your way through there. Maybe that's even a better way of saying it. By, you know, popping a 20% revive whenever you die and just going back in. Latest version of iOS is especially laggy while loading. I'm on the previous and loading, playing fine in the new update. Okay. Haven't updated either of my phone's iOS in a while, actually. Make more how to save money. Make, like, videos, you're saying, Tom? Blurry and lag, I blame YouTube. Kranos, if it's blurry, check your resolution. Sometimes YouTube defaults it to like the worst resolution possible. If that's what you're saying, if my stream is all blurry. I hate when they do that. You could have it set to, you know, try to be at like the highest resolution by default, and it doesn't matter. YouTube just has a mind of its own, and it'll default you as the lowest res. But as far as the make more how to save money comment, I try to give as much advice about that as possible, Tom. I'll continue to do that as much as I can, but you know, I think a lot of how to save money is actually like pretty skill dependent. Once like that's one of the biggest areas that I haven't really talked about much. You know, I don't really have any like how to fight videos. Not that I'm the best fighter in the world or anything like that, but you know, I certainly have some things that I can point out that might help people and would save them some items, some things that, you know, I've picked up over the last few years of playing. At this point, that's probably the biggest tip I can give is maybe just, you know, look at like Dork Lessons videos on how to fight and stuff like that. Watch how other people fight in Alliance War and stuff. Diablo and the Thing, Science and Mystic classes. I have Awakening Gems, and I'm intrigued, but don't think I'll be able to grind while back in school. Yeah, dude. Whatever you do, make sure school's your main focus. That's for sure. I doubt I'll be able to grind for either myself, but I am intrigued about Diablo a little bit, just because I don't have a Mystic champion that I really want to rank up, but I probably won't go for him. Diablo better have a synergy with Mephisto. They're both demonic, right? Seems like it. Plus, if anybody's played Diablo 2 specifically, because I don't think Mephisto was in the original Diablo. I don't know much about the original Diablo, to be honest, but I think he was only in Diablo 2. But Mephisto and Diablo, man, Mephisto is the boss of Act 3, Diablo the boss of Act 4. They gotta have some kind of synergy together. Come on. I'm trying to get that wrench, and you keep answering the questions I already answered. I'm sorry, man. I gotta be honest though. Like I don't really wrench people so much anymore. I'm not saying I'll never wrench anyone ever again, but I really try to keep it to the wrenches that we currently have. Otherwise, people get upset that I only read blue names. So it's, you know, I appreciate your help in answering questions and stuff like that. That is always welcome here. But if you're doing it for the purpose of getting a wrench, got some bad news for you. Thank you. Was at 420, changed it to 1080. 1080 looking sharp. All right, Kranos, nice dude. Yeah, man. Dude, I didn't know that for the longest time. I was watching all these streams, and every one of them was blurry, only on YouTube. And I was like, man, is it my connection that sucks? Like, come on, Comcast, why are you sucking? And it wasn't Comcast's fault. YouTube just defaulted it. Next Comic-Con, I want to go to Union Square and play some people in chess. Looks like fun. Dude, you better be practicing up from now until Comic-Con then, Lags, because people don't mess around, man. They're going to con you out of some money, too. Diablo in MCOC is a Dark Alchemist Fantastic Four villain. Okay. Give me Science Gem. May have to get my grind on if thing looks worth it. Oh man, Dubes, dude, man. For someone who is consistently hitting the arena, getting milestones, it's pretty rare to hear you actually talking about grinding for a champion. The last one was Omega Red, right? The same last one as me. But I think I've even grinded for more feature champions than you have. Dude, get in there. Grab that thing. That sounded bad. Wow, that sounded real bad. Diablo should have a synergy with Mephisto. He made a deal with him in the comics to become immortal. Ah. Oh, wow. Diablo immortal. Is that a Diablo immortal joke, Lags? Rip Blizzard. Rip Blizzard. You went for Omega both rounds? Oh, you went both rounds? I didn't even realize that. It's... Oh, man. You know my memory's garbage. I'm sure I was aware at the time. Wish Red Skull was God tier so I could use my Awakening Gem. Oh, dude, speaking of Red Skull, I did not know that he was going to pop up during Infinity War. That was a big surprise. He was the only one that seemed to not really care about Thanos taking the gem. Just like, yeah, here you go. Everyone else was like, no, we must protect it. Sorry, maybe I should have said spoiler ahead of time. But now that I've seen the movie, it's going to come up from time to time, people. I'm sure I was the last person in the world to actually see it anyway, so. BG's change Electro is awesome. I always thought there's little changes that can be made to old champs to make them viable again, and this one is good. A lot of champs don't need full reworks. I agree. I agree. I think Kabam agrees too. I mean, they talked about it in their little dev Q&A thing that some of the content creators got to ask them questions, and they said, I mean, they said that they like doing this. It's just it's always comes down to if they have the time. You know, because they have the deadlines and stuff like that they gotta hit, but they want to update more champs and stuff. Did I just make an accidental Blizzard joke? You did pretty much, Lags, yeah. About one of their biggest mishaps ever. Possibly their biggest mishap ever. Freaking Diablo Immortal. Yes, I love Brian Marvel movie reviews. Nice, Ethan. Nice. I'm glad you like the movie reviews. I'll have the next one out by Friday. Wait, what day is today? Today's Monday. Push that back to 2025. I'll have the next one out. BG pulled a 5-star Corvus after pulling Kamala Khan. Nice. Congrats on your Corvus. And Kamala Khan, she's a beast. Just kidding, she's not. But congrats on Corvus. I want Brian's version of the Marvel Universe told through drawings. Maybe the next time. Remember that one time? Oh, I mean, I don't know who was here for it, but because this was a while ago now. But I went to Florida one time with a really crappy laptop, and it wasn't capable of I couldn't run OBS. I couldn't. Well, I could run OBS, but I couldn't handle like running OBS and Air Server at the same time to do a stream. So I was doing a stream of like Microsoft Paint. We could do something like that. I could tell you guys about the entire universe. Now that I've seen the movies, oh, I could tell you guys everything you need to know. I could tell you it all. But Kranos sent it over $5, dude. Kranos, thank you so much. Saying, have a 5-star Electro. Dude, you do? That's awesome. I hope the update does him justice. What are your top 2 desired champions you want next? Ooh. Top 2 that I want next. I think the top 2 that I want to add to my roster. I don't know, this is a tough one. Probably Sentinel and Venom the Duck. I think those are top 2. I don't know. There's a bunch that I want. There's a lot that I want. Sentinel, Darkhawk, Venom the Duck, Emma Frost, Ghost, Corvus, Blade, Killmonger. I want so many, but if I could pick 2 right now, you know what? Actually, I'll change Venom the Duck for Killmonger just because I do really want a 5-star Killmonger, so I can mess around with that synergy whenever I want and stuff. So yeah, I'd say Sentinel and Killmonger probably. Man, those 2 came out back to back too. First 2 champions hit the 5-star feature arena. If I can go back in time, man, I would have at least went for Sentinel, who only went for like 30 mil. Dude, I remember when 5-star featuring was first came out. I think the cutoff predictions started somewhere around like 25 million, and then as the days went on and people were telling me their scores, like every single day it was just like, well, raise it up 5 mil, raise it up 5 mil, and it ended up like thinking it was gonna go for like 50 million or something like that. I don't remember what the first one actually went for. I want to say it was like high 30s or 40 or something like that. But it's nowhere near the scores of today. Of course, the scores have gone up. They always go up, right? BG, would you ever consider doing one of those draw my lifestyle videos? I'd watch the F out of that, bro. There's not really that much interesting thing. There's not really that many interesting things that have happened in my life, Tyson. I live a pretty I mean, you guys are watching my life. This is it right here. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's a couple things that I could add to it. I don't know if I would ever do that. It's I don't know. Those videos are cool, but yeah, I don't know if I would ever do one of those. If I did, I don't think I would put it on this channel. I've been thinking more about things, and man, I don't know. I've kind of always had the idea for like another channel, sort of. But every time I think more about it, I'm just like, no, I don't want to do it. But there's a ton of situations that have popped up where I'm like, yeah, having a second channel would be pretty sweet. And if I had like a second channel like that, that's the type of video that would go on that channel. Like, I don't really want to put something like that up on this channel so much. I mean, this channel kind of evolved from the original inception. It was only ever supposed to be about MCOC and like helpful tips and guides for the most part, for like 99% of the content on the channel. With the occasional progression update and the occasional crystal opening, like once a month type of thing. And then, yeah, it ended up being a lot more about progression, a lot more crystal openings, way less guides than I actually want. I want a lot more guides and everything. Now your current life, dingus, like your story, growing pains and such, you know, like being hit by cars and peeing in bags and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I do have a couple of those stories. I don't know if peeing in a bag would make the video, but the being hit by the car one, that was pretty life-changing, I would say. But yeah, I mean, maybe at some point. I know you weren't talking about my current life, or like the present day, or whatever you want to say. Hey Brian, what's up, Katie? You know, or you could, you know, put it on your website. It definitely wouldn't go on my website. Screw that, man. You'd be like, draw my MCOC account evolution from draw my life. Just, yeah, draw my life. Ah, it all starts when I pulled Rocket Raccoon out of this 3-star crystal. I've been saving my crystals for the next meetup in Seattle. Anything happening in the next couple of months? I'm at 3 5-star crystals. Ooh, Sage of Glass. It'd be awesome to have you at the next meetup. We haven't planned out the next meetup just yet, though. I haven't planned out the next meetup just yet, so I don't really have any info to share on that. But I'm still planning on doing more of them. So I don't want to make you wait forever. You might want to pop those things open. But I'd certainly love to have you and everyone else at the meetup too. Thank you. Not sure if you have seen The Matrix, but you remind me of the Oracle. You have great hunch when it comes to upcoming champions. I have seen The Matrix. I think the Oracle and I look a lot alike, so I agree. We're basically twins. So thank you. Oh man, The Matrix. I haven't seen The Matrix in a while. Fun fact, BG has our relationship drawn out in a book. True. Rant on slushies and ices. What? That would be part of the draw my life thing. Is that what you're saying, Star? Good to see you, boss man. Sammy, what's up, dude? Hello, Brian. Just curious as to how you stream/record your gameplays. All right, hang on one sec. I'll give you the quick version. So right now I'm playing on my phone. It's connected with this wire here. Hold on. It's freaking Elgato. I just pulled it out. Holy crap, I'm dying. Okay, anyways. I think he's dead. It's connected with this lightning adapter, lightning HDMI adapter thing, because there's an HDMI cable plugged into here. The game is disconnecting me. The HDMI goes to this Elgato, which I can't really put on stream because it's got a kind of a short cable going to it. The Elgato capture card is plugged into my PC, and then on my PC, that it basically puts my gameplay on my PC, and then I use OBS, which is a free download. Everything else I talked about is not free up until this point, but OBS is free. It's a piece of software that allows you to stream. Basically, you know, you can stream anything you can stream anything with OBS. It's just you kind of have to get it on your computer first, and that's what all of that other stuff is that I was talking about. Hopefully that helps. If you're looking for like a real in-depth guide, I recommend searching YouTube. There's actually not a ton of great guides for streaming with like streaming from your phone. I kind of always wanted to do one of those, but you know, I mean, add it to the list of 1,000 other things that I wanted to do. But there are some guides out there, and you know, setting up OBS is really like the toughest part, and that's where you'd actually need a guide for. I mean, it's not even that bad. I'm exaggerating a little bit, but you know, out of all the steps that I mentioned, just tweaking the different settings in OBS, that'll be the hardest part. Plugging your phone into an Elgato capture card, that's the most expensive part, but it's really easy. There are other ways to stream as well. You can, you know, I used to stream over a Wi-Fi connection to my computer with something called Air Server, but my Wi-Fi where I currently live is not so strong, so I had to switch. Are you watching the computer screen or your phone when you're fighting, when you're streaming? So actually, I say it's connected to my PC, but the video is actually not playing on my PC anywhere except for in the OBS window. So I have like the chat is, oh man. What if there's a way? No, I don't think there's any way I could show you right now. But basically, the chat is set up on like the left side of my screen. OBS window is like right next to it on the right, and my phone is like right below the chat, kind of like visually. So just out of my peripheral vision, I'm able to see like my phone and the OBS window while reading the chat. So I'm kind of looking at both a little bit. Of course, when I'm actually focusing on things, I have to look at my actual phone, because you see me get my ass kicked all the time while reading chat, and while not reading chat for that matter, but you know, more so when I'm reading chat. Do you find yourself burning through lightning adapters? You have no idea how many of these stupid little adapter things that I've burned through. The one I'm on right now is actually really good. It hasn't crapped out on me. I've been running the same one for a few months now. So I've gone through maybe about 6 or 7 of these things so far. And these things are not cheap, by the way, guys. These things retail for like 50 bucks. You can get them on sale for like 40 or 45, and then Best Buy, they actually have this little like bulk deal thing or whatever. I don't remember how many you need to buy for it to be considered bulk. I think you have to buy like 4 at a time or something. I've done that before. I found this really good deal one time where Oh, I can't remember the name of the site. It's a site that, you know, it has deals that only last for like 24 hours. Somebody might know the name of it in here. And one time I found them for like 13 bucks, and I bought a dozen of them off that site. And I bought a lot of these for the meetup too, you know, just so that more people can plug their devices in and stuff like that. But I've spent a few $100 on these adapters, man. I have I don't know, like 15 or 20 of these things. But yeah, every once in a while I get a good one that doesn't crap out on me. The first one I ever got lasted me a good few months, and then it finally crapped out, and then I went through the next one in like a week. The next one after that only lasted a week. You know, like these things suck. But I'm finally on a good one again. Hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Lightning to what? It's lightning to HDMI, I think is what it's called. Oh crap, I just messed up. If you're on Android, you don't need one of those adapters. Depending on your device, you can just get a USB-C to HDMI. Only certain devices work with that though. Dicer, you have a Samsung Note, I think, right? I think the Samsung Notes work, but you gotta check that type of thing. But yeah, Android is easier. Those cables are only like 10 bucks a pop. Because it's just this stupid adapter. Because Apple's, you know, their port is a lightning port, right? It's not USB. Because they're a-holes like that. But I guess their next devices, or their newest ones, I don't know if their newest ones are like the ones that already came out. I don't know if those are USB-C. They might be. If not, then I heard like the next one after that are going to be USB-C. I don't know. Had another streamer told me to buy them from Amazon for $13 generic, then buy Apple ones from Walmart and put the cheap ones in the box and return them. Wow. I mean, I guess you could do that. I talked to QuickShot. QuickShot bought a different brand adapter that was cheaper, and he said it was no good either. I was hoping that would work, but yeah, he said he had the same problem, that it just crapped out. So BG 2 mine problems end game ? Geo, I'm not exactly sure what you're asking. Maybe if you could clarify that. If somebody else knows what he's asking, we might have a language barrier there. I'm not sure. The iPad is USB-C, the latest one? Okay, alright. J-Matt sent it over $2 saying, BG, thoughts on the champs in the upcoming featured? Jay, kind of talked about this a little bit. I counted out like 10 pretty good champions out of that crystal, which seems to be pretty consistent with past crystals, I would say. To have like 10 really good ones in there. It really just depends on the champions that you're looking for, though. Personally, I'm still going basics. I'm still going basics. It's gonna take a lot for me to open up, you know, spend the extra shards for a featured crystal. But if you need the champions in that crystal, then you know it's pretty good. I don't think I still have the page open. Let me reopen it while I'm getting blasted by this guy. So yeah, this was the list here. I think the 10 that I counted out was like Iceman, Aegon, Gwenpool, MODOK, Symbiote Supreme, Mephisto, Magic, Van the Duck, Darkhawk, and Stark Spidey. Pretty good champs in there. Then he's got some junkers like Yellow Jacket, but pretty good champs. But yeah, I'm just all about that basic life. It's just so many extra shards. Screw it. But thank you for the $2, dude. I appreciate that. Captain Bay, what's up, dude? You can also just plug your device in through a regular lightning charger to your computer and then do video capture device on OBS. and it runs super smooth. Only thing is you don't get game audio. Well, I definitely want game audio, so yeah. Got to keep doing the game audio. Is that, wait, hold on. You can also just plug in your device to a regular lightning charger and then do video capture in OBS. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could even do that. Interesting. Oh, you're on Mac. Okay. Alright, yeah, that makes more sense. Because I think Dave does something different to be able to stream his on Mac too. I don't know if he needs these little adapters or not. I don't know what he does, but yeah, Mac is a little bit different. Oh my God, Nightcrawler, dude, get out of my face! Oh my God, I hate Nightcrawler. Is your evade chance always 7,000,000%? Just die, dude. Just die! Please die. Yeah, thank you. Let me ask you for myself. I know what cable my phone takes, sucker. Wow. I was checking a website I know of that has good deals for you, but they don't have lightning to HDMI, just USB. Okay, got it. Yeah, got it. Mr. Potato Head is underrated on Cian's tier list. I'm sad. Well, make your own tier list. I want to chomp on your egg head. Wow. Okay. Newest ones are still Lightning. Mine is the XR and it's Lightning. Okay. All right. Hopefully the next batch of phones then. All right. I'm starting to scroll up way too far. Let me scroll this back down. BG, think I'll hoard 5 stars till the next meetup. So when is it, Cody? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Everyone wants to know the next meetup, but I don't have a date yet. I haven't worked that out. It's probably not for a few months. You know, I still have a bunch of you know, I'm gonna be traveling this month. I might be traveling again, like real soon after. It's tough to plan meetups around all this time. Let me hop in AQ real quick, because I know I got to take this next fight too. Right, how many points do you get going once through your roster of 4, 5, and 6s? Oh, Sammy, I don't know. It's been a while since I did all of those. The 6 stars they give me... The 6 stars, I think they give me about 600,000, because I have 9 of them in total. And each set of 3 gives 200k. So yeah, 600k for the 6s. The 5 stars, I think, give a... I think it's a little over 2 million. So like the 5 and 6 together give like 3 million, I think. Something like that, roughly. It's been a long time since I ran my 4s. More than, you know, outside of just running like my 550s. I want to say maybe the 1.2 million, something like that. All right, I gotta get hit by this guy's next special. Go ahead, throw it. Here we go. Sweet armor break. Dude, I swear I could just take my just take a little break here. Oh, it's so nice. Having that starburst on Hulk Ragnarok here, Gulk, along with the armor break for willpower healing. Ain't no worries. Kuna Matata. I figured spring/summer, so I'll hoard 4 to 5 months. It'd be a pretty sick opening. Yeah, it's probably when it's gonna be though, sometime spring or summer. We'll have to see. Full yellow bar, sweet. Pulled Omega from 5-star basic 2 days ago. Got a mutant gem. You think it's worth awakening him? Although I can only sig 50 him for now. I use half suicide, so he's great for that. It's a tough call. the SIG levels matter quite a bit. I'd say 50 is in the debatable territory. If you only had like 20, I would say no. If you had like 100, I would say yes. But taking them to about SIG 50, that is a tough call. Running suicides too, though. I think it really just depends on what you need more than anything. I'll give my usual standard awakening gem advice. Think more about what that champion's gonna do for you rather than is that champion worth awakening. You know, like if you awaken that Omega Red, are you suddenly gonna be able to do some piece of content that you were otherwise having trouble with, like the uncollected difficulty of the monthly event quest, or you know just becoming uncollected or whatever, somewhere in in variant. Something like that. Like, is it going to unlock? Are you going to use them in an alliance war? That type of thing. If the answer is no, if he's not going to, if you're not actually going to use him somewhere to progress in this game that you couldn't progress in, then don't awaken him. But if you're actually going to put him to use, then I'd say yeah, at SIG 50 is probably still good enough, especially with running half suicides. So. I mean, the champion's great, no question. Once you get more SIGs into him, his damage output is amazing, and the awakened ability doesn't even always come into play every single fight, but it is a big part of him. Back to work. Take care, Brian. All right, Sammy. Later, dude. How many potions do you think I should farm for Chapter 3 of Variant? Oh, Uber Soul. I don't know, dude. I was popping free crystals at that point. I don't even think I. Like that was like the last. Well, no, Chapter 2 was the last chapter I went through, but I don't know, man. There's no way I could really say. I mean, I would say take it one path at a time. You know what I mean? Farm up a good 50 potions and then see how take a path and see how many you had to use, something like that. Omega is the poop. Doobs is in love with an Omega Red. Doobs real in love with an Omega Red. Newegg has a bunch in the $10 to $20 range. Not sure if they're reliable at all, though. For the adapters, yeah, I pretty much just go with the official Apple when it comes to these adapters. But I hopefully I'm never gonna have to buy another one again, because I still have a bunch that are brand new in the box that never got used at one of the past meetups, and because this last meetup, like, all right, originally when I bought all these adapters, dude, I thought everybody was gonna be hooking up their device and everything like that. I wanted to have as many as I could on hand, because like at the first meetup, we were in like just like a LAN center basically. There was a bunch of PCs everywhere, and people could connect if they wanted to. But the second meetup was way different and way better, for that matter, where we were just in like this little lounge area. We had like our own personal server, right? I always want to say waiter, but I'm supposed to call them servers now, whatever. Somebody getting us drinks, and then there was just like 2 TVs with like some couches set up that we were like taking turns plugging our devices into the TVs to do the openings, and that was way better. So I actually didn't need all these adapters. I only need like 2 for iOS and 2 for Android, and then I'm good. And then hopefully, by the time I actually do update my phone, because I don't plan on updating anytime soon, but when the day actually comes that I'll update this thing, hopefully it'll just be USB-C. These adapters can burn in hell. BG the other day asked you how to counter the masochism quest in 5.2.4. Found out that Star-Lord and Angela are good counters to masochism. Are they? I feel like they're just standard champions versus masochism. I mean, they can get the job done for sure, but do they have anything? The term is flight attendant. Wow. But do they have anything that's extra special against masochism that I'm not aware of? BG just pulled 5-star Omega Red. Is he good for AW/AQ? Also, how does Venom's regen work? Yes, Omega Red is good for AW and AQ, and yes, that's the answer to Venom's regen as well. No, I'm just kidding. Venom's regen, you have to use his L1, and the opponent has to have a buff on them, and he can eat their buff. It's not a guaranteed eating of the buffing, but if he eats their buff, it's like a 55% chance on multiple hits to eat the buff or something like that. And he heals for a little bit. It's not the biggest heal ever, but because it's on your special one, it's pretty spammable. And you don't need a ton of sustainability for Venom. You know, it just needs some to run him in like AQ or something. Oh, Darkside Saint. I was just answering your question. Thanks for the buck, dude. But I actually was just reading your last and answering your last. You didn't even need to send it, but I'll take it. Thanks, man. I don't need him for much, really. Done with all content except 5 paths and labyrinths, but I got Blade and Spark rank 5 for that. Alliance War team set. I enjoy him a lot, and maybe he will help with AQ. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's a tough call. I don't know if I was in your shoes and I didn't immediately need him for anything, then I probably wouldn't use my gem, and I'd probably just see if I can duplicate him naturally. He's about to get added to the basic. Or wait, did he just get... No, he just got added to the basic, right? He was like added on last Tuesday or something. Yeah, the first Tuesday, right? So, I don't know. I'd probably hold off if I were in your shoes. If that were the case. Which mutant 5 stars deserve a gem? Well, I'm not going to repeat the same spiel that I just gave about awakening gems, but once again, you know, whatever champion is going to help you get through the content that you're currently struggling with. But I will say that Domino, Omega Red, and Emma Frost are the 3 mutant champions, 5 stars, that I would gem. Not necessarily in that order, just those are the ones that I would even consider using gems on. Which champ should upgrade Hyperion or Medusa to rank 5? Both great champions. Personal preference between the two. Some people like Hyperion more, some people like Medusa more. I've got both of them at rank 5. I think they're both great. What if they make a champion that gives out a glow buff to Alliance War if he's a defender? That'd be pretty neat. Wait, what if they make a glow... Hold on, what if they make a champion... Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, that'd be pretty nuts. That global buff couldn't be anything too crazy, because, I mean, Alliance War, I mean, you know, imagine making some of the more difficult nodes more difficult. Imagine making Killmonger on node 29 even more difficult. I don't think anybody really wants that. Just by having a champion that gives a global buff. So that'd be something a little different than what Kabam did for their global buff, where they gave a global buff to defenders and attackers. If we're adding a champion that only gives a global buff to defenders, then that's strictly making the game harder. With Domino, make sure you use our special 3 when you are lucky. Just saying. It's good tips from Marticas. Yep. Does Wasp need his Sig to be an okay defender? Oh, high Sig. Okay, because I was about to say Wasp is a girl. I thought it was a typo from, you know, because it's... anyway. High Sig to be an okay defender. Kind of. Yeah, I would say yes for the most part. Like... Wasp might get kills without high Sig if somebody doesn't know how to fight Wasp. But if you know how to fight Wasp, if you know how to put her her shock on cooldown, then Wasp is real easy. But at high Sig levels, it doesn't really go on cooldown for that long. So, you know, I mean, I don't think she's the most amazing defender either way. But she does become more difficult with higher Sig levels, so... Brian, I can't pull a 5-star, though boost my account. I can do all content easily, but I want more. Am I being greedy? It sounds like you're being the collector, dude. which is the whole point of the game, I feel. We're all the collector. We all want all the champions, even if they're not going to help us. At least that's how I feel. I want them all, dude. But I'm sure there's going to be new champions that come out that you're going to want, that you're actually going to use and need and everything. So yeah, don't you worry. Take a little breather. You know, you got everything you need for right now. But soon enough, man, Kabam will make something that you're going to need. Did you just assume Wasp's gender? Maybe I did. We gotta say, Gold Pool BG, you know you'd gem. Hold on. Scrolled up at me. You know you gem the hell out of him? No way. Screw that, dude. I know you gemmed yours, but I wouldn't gem mine. F Gold Pool. A max sig, if they don't interrupt the heavy and let the whole thing play out before counter, you can't even get a full combo, I think. That's pretty nuts, man. The timer is really quick. It's only, what, like 2 seconds or something? I don't know what it is, but it's really fast. But a lot of people know how to fight her that way, I feel. But I mean, she's picked up a bunch of kills on defense all over the place. So not a bad defender. Running for Void and Omega and Domino, but I can't seem to pull him. Oh. You know, they got a Void. I'm sorry, that sounded really bad the way I said that. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it like, ha, you don't even have Void, pesky little peanut. That's not how I meant it. I was saying that because you said you can't pull a 5-star that will boost your account. At least the way that I interpreted the way that you said that was like, you don't, you know, there is no champion that you need because you have all the good ones. That's what I thought you were saying. That's my bad and my reading comprehension abilities. Pulled a 5-star Domino a couple days back. Nice, dude. Updated my 5-star Venom to rank 3 rather than my 4-star Hype to rank 5. Then I got 5-star Hyperion. I'm confused. Dude, they're both great, man. Venom and Hyperion. Rank them both up whenever you can. Both good. How many champs you have, BG? Of the like the ones that matter, I've got 85 stars and 9 6-stars. If you count all like the 1s and 2 stars and stuff like that, then I don't know, somewhere over 400. I don't know the exact number though. Emailed Kabam about restoring my 4-star Medusa, and they said I need the resources you get from selling at 330, but I only have 440 Cosmic 4 stars. Can you help me, please? There's nothing I could do about that, Jeremy. Only Kabam would be able to do anything about that. Nothing I could do, dude. You just want to say Heimdall is a pain in the ass to fight. I can almost solo the 1 and 2.2 variant, but he is such a long fight. Ah, dude, I got wrecked. I got wrecked by the Chapter 2 Heimdall, man. That was such a bad fight. I fought that guy like my first time through, and dude, one of the worst fights for me. He is a pain. Kabam gave me a Cap America OG for 5-star feature. Do I rank 5 him? Hee hee. I would say probably not. I wouldn't recommend it. PG, would you 455 Venom the Duck if you got him? Yeah, absolutely. I've got some resources waiting in the bank just for that guy. Kind of. I actually don't have the resources, but by the time I pull him, hopefully I have resources to rank him. Which champion do you hate the most? It sucks to play with Groot, so I kind of hate, if we're talking about like playing with champion wise, Groot is one of the worst. Fighting against wise, I don't know who I hate fighting the most. I mean, there's a bunch of champions that are tough for me to fight. You know, I just recently got my ass kicked by a massacre trying to fight him on during a live stream. But I kind of like that, you know. I kind of like getting my ass kicked. I like that there's challenging content out there that's Makes you think. Not exactly sure how to do the fights and stuff like that. Ah, man, I was just standing here blocking because all she needs to do is punch me with a regular punch. There we go. She threw a heavy. There's a jerk with 4 paws that keeps jumping on and off, and then back on and then back off of me each time, digging claws into me. Freaking spooky. Thought you were gonna talk about Lola at first, but that's a spooky. We're thinking the new featured 5-star pool versus the current one. I feel like it's pretty decent. Went through it a couple times on stream already. Seems like there's about 10 good champions in there. 10 great champions, I would say, and then a couple that are like decent, and then some others that just kind of suck. But that's pretty much how all the features are. I feel like it's pretty balanced versus the previous features. But I'm just gonna go basic still. Mordo, you forgot Mordo. I hate him. Everyone hates him. He's the worst. I don't really hate Mordo, to be honest. Playing with Mordo is kind of alright if you use the heavy attacks to gain some Furies. And playing against Mordo used to be the biggest pain in the ass. But ever since they introduced Void, oh, Void just wrecks that fool. I know not everybody has Void, but once you get Void, he's not bad. And I'm not even talking about 5-star Void. I'm talking about any star Void. You know, 4-star Void can wreck that dude just because it's the power gain from Void. That's the tough part. And Void, if you can get some Petrifies going, that power gain is nothing. He also, Mordo was a champion that when he first was introduced, I don't think really knew how to counter him that well. So I like when Mordo first came out, I still remember a lot of people like in the Alliance chat and everything, people were just having a hard time fighting Mordo. Because he was, you know, you do have to, there is a bit of a unique style to fight against him, right? You don't necessarily need Void to fight a Mordo. You can definitely fight him without it. You just kind of have to know when to bait heavies and when not to, kind of thing. Like if you bait a heavy right before he goes into his power gain, and then just like time your attacks. Sometimes you could tap a little slower or use a special to combo, extend your combo a little bit. If you could time your attacks well enough, oh my god, that's doing a lot of damage. You're able to turn off his power gain really quick. And once you're able to turn off his power gain, then yeah, like I said, that's the toughest part about him. It's not too bad after that. But certainly a pain. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like he's too easy, because on certain nodes he can still really be a pain in the ass. Get like a really high HP one on Bane or something like that, and it's not always the easiest to transfer it. BG, did you check out the thing and Diablo gameplay? Yeah. Yeah, we checked that out. Apparently it's the App Store video. Brian, so for this year of Comic-Con, you staying in New Jersey again, or if we get a bunch of YouTubers staying together for a good price near the Javits Center, would you stay with us? No, Lags, I'm gonna stay in New Jersey. Always, pretty much, just because, you know, we're taking our dog, and my parents can take care of the dog while we're at Comic-Con and stuff like that. Plus, you know, I rarely get to see my family anyway. It's, you know, even though during Comic-Con I don't really get a lot of time to spend with them, because for the most part, you know, we are in the city, even after Comic-Con, going out, whatever. But anytime I could spend with my family, I'll take it, you know. At this point, it's pretty much like Comic-Con and Christmas is when I get to see them, so. Oh jeez. Ah jeez, I'm getting wrecked. Get off my face. Mordo was the one constantly put on thorns, as you couldn't bypass thorns at first when it came to the game. That's true, yeah, I forgot about him on a thorns node. But, you know, I'm even talking about like the monthly event quest. Mordo is the one that, that was the one I was referring to, like when people were getting their ass kicked by him. Right, you still scroll up, and when people tell you like the good old days, if so, read third last. Oh, dude, third last, come on. I scroll up sometimes, but third last? You typed out a real long message. You could have just typed it again or copy and paste. You gotta help me out here. I scroll up sometimes, but it helps if you can type it again. Hey, BG, is Hawkeye good? Hawkeye, yeah, Hawkeye's good. He's a little bit forgotten when it comes to good champions, because, you know, I don't know if many people use him in like Alliance War, but he is a good champion, yeah. You use him in all areas of the game. He's a great 6-star champion to get, because if I got him as a 5-star, I wouldn't really want to give him tier 2 alphas. But if you just get him as a 6-star, I'd be pretty happy about it, just having him be that powerful right off the bat. Plus his awaken ability is nice, but it's certainly not necessary. He's all about the power gain. Plus, he's got a really good synergy with Darkhawk now, where his bleed is significantly increased. Like I think it's a 40% increase in damage, and he gains additional crit rate too. So, plus Darkhawk's just a good champion, so having them both on the team, great duo. Would change your mind if I told you there are upwards of 6 seesaws in the house we're looking at? Cade, wow, 6? Holy crap, dude, that's a lot of seesawing. That's a lot of seesawing. OBG pulled Stark, Spidey, and Blade today as 5 stars. Brought them both right up to rank 4 and had a skill and tech awakening gem. What an opening. Nice. That's pretty awesome. Stark, Spidey, and Blade in the same day? Holy crap. Living the dream. Living the dream. Man, BG sounds like grown man. JK the same way as you do. No, no, please, no. Did that sound like a grown man to you? Rip. 6-star points. No. Oh man. Hey, I want you to work out because I care for you. I don't you to gain weight. I mean too much weight. Thank you for your concerns. I've actually worked out. Oh, today I actually didn't work out today, but I have worked out at least 5 days of 2019, which is pretty good considering there's only been 7 so far. GG, if you had 565 solid champs for Prestige, and you got a duped a 6-star Sentinel, how tempted would you be to 235 them? I actually don't care about Prestige, and I would rank 2 and Awaken Sentinel in a heartbeat. I wouldn't give it much thought. I would absolutely pull the trigger on that rank up. He's one of the few 6-stars that I would actually rank up, because he doesn't need a high sig level, versus a lot of champions that do need high sig levels. Like Void, I would not rank 2. Darkhawk, I would not rank 2. I don't know. Aegon, I would not rank 2. I mean, Aegon, I wouldn't even rank 5 as a 5-star, so maybe that was a bad example. Omega Red, I wouldn't rank 2. Tons of champions I wouldn't rank 2, but Sentinel, I would rank 2. And Prestige, I don't care about Prestige. I mean, I wanted to get 5 champions at rank 5, and then I have that, even though most of them are pretty crappy in terms of Prestige. But I think once map 7 hits, then for a, like, I don't know, Prestige, it feels like it's becoming less and less of a factor. once map 7 hits, because I don't know how many alliances are actually going to do a lot of days of map 7. And I think that's really going to determine where you place, is how much map 7 you do. Ah, jeez. Please don't kill me. Wait, is this to lose my streak? Oh god, oh god. Okay, I think I'm good. Okay. I never doubted that fight for a second. Never doubted it for a second. That rank 2 duped Omega was so sick to see until we saw that SIG level degen damage. Yeah, dubes. It's... Yeah, man. I mean, I'm sure you could still wreck people with that Omega Red to some degree, but just the 5-star is way better. It's like it was like 25% of the damage of a max SIG 5-star, you know? What up, CC? Good evening. Ah, shut up, Aaron Abdo. Your CC nonsense. So there was like 4 a.m. My sleep schedule is messed up. Welcome to the club. You're gonna have to push me over again tonight. Our bed sucks. Oh no. All right. It sounds really weird, by the way. Hey BG, I just took out a Nightcrawler, Cap Infinity, and MODOK in war without dying. I'm delighted with myself. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Working out, doing arena. Where is BG, you imposter? Yeah, man. Never mind. I was gonna add something else. Well, I will add something else. And I watched a Marvel movie. Yep. New year, new me. Hey BG, can't sleep. Nothing better than hearing that a couple. Wait, hold on. Nothing better than hearing that a couple who comment on each other's Facebook statuses broke up. Wow. Wait, hold on. Am I gonna lose this fight here? Does that happen a lot? You see, I never use Facebook, but I can only imagine that that happens quite a bit. A couple, the same, living together, always commenting on each other's stuff. Classes tomorrow are 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. to... Wait, hold on. Are 3 p.m. and a 7:30 p.m. to 10:15 lab. Holy crap. Thankfully the lab doesn't happen tomorrow. Wait. That's a late class. Holy crap. 7:30 to 10:15. Jeez. I don't know if I've ever taken a class that late. How's your day been? Aaron Abdo, my day's been great, dude. I don't know how your day's going, but hope you're having a good day too. Some COC life recap, rank forward magic, 5-star crystal didn't disappoint me and disappointing me with crossbones. Ah, crossbones ain't too bad. Currently looking for a laid back alliance. Got it. If anybody needs a member who's in a laid back alliance. Wait, another movie today? No. Not another movie today. Just saying in the you know, the fact that I watched a Marvel movie in 2019 and we're only a week into the year is different for me, you know. I did make the joke that I was going to watch Infinity War again today on Cade's stream, but I mean, it's a 2.5-hour movie. I don't think I'll ever watch that movie again in my entire life. It's a good movie. It's a great movie. But 2.5 hours. Come on. Oh, man. It's a long time. We have a foam bed and it pokes me in my hips. I think you booby-trapped it to scoot me closer to you. You know that is the last thing that I ever wanted. That sounded so bad. But, stay on your side of the bed. Stay on your side of the bed. Stay away from my blanket, my pillow, mine. Think how many rounds of Arena you can get done while that movie is on. It's true. You can get a lot of movie. You can get a lot of rounds done during that movie. Movie draft sounds kinky. Wow. Brian, never heard your thoughts on what you really think of Infinity War. Oh, it's good. It's good. Okay, thought number one. I was really sad when everyone was dying up until they got to Falcon, and then I was like, oh, it's just Falcon. And then they resumed other people dying, and I was like, no, you know? But I was also impressed that Falcon seemed to not suck so much in the movies. I was like, oh, wow, Falcon's actually, he's pretty good here. And then I finally got it. I was like, oh, that's what people are like when they see a character in the movies that is like actually pretty cool, and then they suck in the game. No wonder people are upset about that. Like, I finally get it now, you know? No! No! Oh, son of a... Green Goblin, you piece of dookie, dude. But because he, you know, because he sucks in the game, I also didn't care that he turned to dust. The dude, oh, what was his name? The dude who I thought was Corvus. I thought that dude was pretty cool. He looked like Faceless Void from Dota 2, if anybody played that game. I can't remember his, what his name was now, though. The dude they called Squidward. What? I haven't Infinity War yet? Oh, Last Arnie, I'm sorry. I just spoiled everything for you. If that's the case. Ebony Maw. Yeah, there we go. Ebony Maw. I thought that was Corvus at first. But he was pretty cool. I thought the way that they kind of got rid of him was a little easy, because I thought that dude was like super powerful. I thought he was gonna be more of a problem. Vision kept getting Vision was a total wuss. Yeah, I get it. You got stabbed through the heart or whatever, but you should have been stronger. You should have been stronger, man. No one told you get stabbed through the heart. But yeah, overall the movie is good. Tons of special effects. I was blown away by the number of people who actually worked on that film. When it went to the credits, and there was just like a zillion people scrolling through the credits when it came down to all like the special effects and everything like that, you know. Vision, you're a robot, pretty much. He was a total robot. In the comics, Ebony Maw is way stronger than Thanos. Oh, really? Okay. He seemed really strong, man. He seemed crazy strong. Yo, BG, been hunting for Spark for over 2 years. Still need champs like Domino, Void, and Ghost from the basic, but this could be my best shot. What do you think? Personally, if I was in your shoes, I would probably still just continue to go for the basics. But it's up to you, man. If you really want Stark Spidey, then yeah, this might be one of your best chances at going for Stark Spidey, so it's totally up to you what you want to do with those shards. But really all I can tell you is what I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be going for the basics still. But either way is a gamble. You know, you can get good champions in either crystal, you can get garbage champions in either crystal. It's just take the garbage can you wanna look through, basically. Oh, what was I gonna say too? Oh yeah, and I finally get some of the references now about like like Drax being invisible. The what did it cost everything thing. The kick names and take ass. I think that's what the quote was, right? Although I feel like I've heard that elsewhere before that movie came out. I don't know. Emily can't be dead, he's just sucked. Oh my god. Sounds pretty bad. Did you stay for the end credit scene? Oh, yeah. Oh. I realize now why everybody wants to see the Captain Marvel movie. Why everyone's so hyped for that. I mean, you know, everyone would have been hyped even without that. But that just adds like a hype factor of 10 to it all. Something like that, you know? Because they pretty much set it up like that's the next piece of the story, I think, right? That's what it seemed like, at least. I don't know. I was also surprised to see Samuel L. Jackson there because I asked Laura, I was like, did Samuel L. Jackson die in like a previous Marvel movie? And she was like, I think so. Like, she didn't know either. That's right, I'm throwing you under the bus right now. And then he popped up and I was like, oh cool, he's not dead. Well, and then that changed. Abdo Thor was sucked too, but he lived. Well, yeah, but he's a pirate angel. It's true. I couldn't remember, yeah. Weren't they all just sucked? Possibly. So, but after seeing Thor in the movie, don't you want that movie version of him? So badass. Thor landing in Wakanda, my favorite part of the movie. Yeah, dude, that axe is super sweet. Yeah, man. I'll take another Thor. Take back Fraggle Rock, man. Give us this Thor. This Thor is way cooler. With the Stormbreaker? Was that the name of it? I might have the name wrong. I don't remember. Pirate Angel Thor. Yeah, that's what they should call him. Pirate Angel Thor. Want Beta Ray Bill in game? I've heard that name a bunch before. But who's Beta Ray Bill again? He wasn't in the movie, right? Oh, and I was also pissed that they said Ant-Man, but they didn't. Ant-Man wasn't in the movie, but then someone told me Ant-Man, like, there's a reason for that, and I have to watch the Ant-Man movie to find out why he wasn't in Infinity War or something. I want Rune King Thor. Talk about OP. Not sure what Rune King Thor is. That like the next level Thor? What's going on? This is a new content. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm the biggest Aaron Abdo. I'm Marvel's #1 super fan. You're looking at him. Marvel's #1 super fan right here. I know it all about Marvel. Proxima was hot AF in Infinity War? You think so? I don't know about that, man. I mean, she looked cool. That wasn't my first thought when I saw her, though. I gotta tell you. Yeah, in the comics, Stormbreaker is Beta Ray Bill's axe. Oh, okay. Squirrel better come this year, and of course, Hellcow. I feel like Voluntaris would return to 4 Loki if Hellcow was released. You'd get that involved again. Yes, January 29th, Ant-Man and Wasp on Netflix. Okay. Do you think I need to watch the first one before I watch the second one? Who cares? I'm not going to watch the first one. Never mind. I take that back. Or, I mean, are they both coming to Netflix? Because maybe I'd watch both. I don't know. It's pretty much Super Saiyan 27 Thor. Oh, God. Super Saiyan 27. Alright. Sounds pretty powerful. Her face, by the way, like Proxima Midnight's face in game, it's really spot on for Proxima in the movies. Pretty awesome. PG, what do you think about a new Black Panther in MCUC with his kinetic suit? That'd be so badass. Well, he kind of does have the kinetic suit in this game, I think, right? It's kind of sucks. Like the Black Panther Civil War as a champion kind of sucks. He's not so good. But he has like the kinetic charge thing, right? Where like if you attack into him, he builds up a bunch of charges, and then if he lands a hit, goes nuts. Does a lot of damage to you. Nick, what's up, dude? Yeah, after the stream. Time to go to our Loki bride. Me? Never. Fox and Emmy Maw are a couple in comics, but they didn't highlight that in the film. Are they? I thought it was Proxima and Corvus? Or no, those are brother and sister? Is that what it was? I can never remember. I've heard both things. I can't remember which one's real and which one was misinformation at this point. BG, can you explain how Corvus hit Vision over 20 times and still did a lot of damage? Was it over 20 times? I think it was only like 2 times that I remember. You can see Beta Ray Bill's face in Thor Ragnarok. It's one of the Grandmaster's big Stonehead champs. Okay. I'd also like to see Tony Stark's God Killer armor in game. Dude, his Iron Man suit in the movie was pretty sick. Where it looked like it was just regenerating itself or something like that, man. Oh. I don't know how much I don't really like, you know one thing I didn't really like so much? Legacy, this might piss you off. Spider-Man's new suit, how it gave him like spider legs and stuff like that. I don't know. I was like, yeah, I could have done without the spider legs. It's not like it's not like, ah, geez, he's got spider legs, the movie's ruined. It wasn't like that, you know. But I was just like, eh. It's getting a little too close to Spider, a little bit less man. B. Daniel sent over $5 saying just got done watching Godzilla from the 90s. Guess I can still find ways to waste 2 hours of my life. Wow, it could have been so much better. I don't know if I've ever seen a full Godzilla movie, but Godzilla from the 90s, I can only imagine it looks like somebody playing with one of the, like a Godzilla action figure. That's probably what the CGI looks like compared to today's standards, right? But B. Daniels, dude, thank you so much for the $5. There are better and worse ways to waste 2 hours. Ooh, fits perfectly. Look at that, dude. Look at that wall. $5 lines up perfectly. The spider legs are from the comics too, though. BG fans love when those legs popped out. I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. It wasn't a big deal or anything. Maybe I just wasn't expecting it because I've never seen it happen in any Spider-Man thing I saw. Wait, was the one from the 90s the Matthew Broderick one? That's Ferris Bueller, right? The spider legs are oh wait, no, I just read that. Whoops. Hi BG, quick question: is Stark Spidey's awakened ability a must-have? I 100% completed Act 4 and have an awakening gem. It's not a must-have, no, but it's really good. It's a really, really good awakened ability. So he's worth awakening if you're going to be using him a bunch. No, CGI was... Oh my god. No, CGI was actually not horrible, but plot sucked tremendously. Ah, okay. Got it. Aaron Abdo sent it over $5 saying, F your perfectly fitting wall. Really, dude? I'm about to end the stream. And you're sending over $5 just to ruin the wall? Real mature, Aaron Abdo. Real mature. Thanks for the $5 though, dude. I appreciate it, man. It all is looking so nice too. What do you think of Doctor Strange's fight with Thanos? Because I thought it was the best fight scene. Ooh, I did really enjoy that, where he was like multiplying. I liked Doctor Strange a lot more in this movie than in the Doctor Strange movie. I didn't really like him in the Doctor Strange movie so much. Like the special effects and stuff in the Doctor Strange movie were super cool, just like they were in the Avengers movie. But he was less of a jerk in this movie, which I liked. Sig Stone, wah wah. B Daniels sent over another $2 saying ruined twice. Wow. That's why we can't have nice things. Daniels, thank you for the now $7, dude. Well, I mean, you kind of ruined the ruining, so it's a good thing. Brought it back under control. Alright. That's pretty much it for tonight, though, guys. I'm heading out of here. I will be back normal time tomorrow. Is there anything special going on tomorrow? I don't think so, right? No. New update starts, what, Wednesday, as always? I don't even know why I'm asking these things. It's not like I'm going to be streaming for the new update. But, yeah, no chance of daytime stream. But alright, yeah. I'm out of here. B Daniels, thank you very much for the $7. Wait, plus it's 7. My answer to everything. How many tacos do I want? 7. Really? Only 7? I'm a little bit disappointed, B Daniels. I'm actually a little bit no, 7's a good number of tacos. But yeah, dude, thank you again for the $7. And thank you to everyone else sending over some super chats. We did have a nice wall going, so there was a bunch of you that sent over, so I do appreciate that. Or 17 because it counts? Okay. That's a more respectable taco number. That's a number I can appreciate. Wait, but then if you ask how many more tacos does he want, it could be 7 again. Okay, that's true. That's true. The real question is, like, how many tacos do you want to start with? And 7. Honestly, you don't like the Doctor Strange movie. I think it's boring and cookie cutter and cliche. I don't really like the character in the movies until Infinity War. Yeah, I don't know much about the story because I totally just mentally phased out while I was watching it. But I didn't really like the character there so much. But Infinity War, I think he was really cool. 7 times 7. Wow. Why always the egg at the end of the video? Well, I always go to the egg because I try to open it. Because one day, the game might let me open it, but it never does. It never lets me open it. I don't think it's a bug. What I think is going on here is the inside of this egg has all the secrets of the universe. And if it's ever opened, we all may cease to exist. Like, time might reverse itself. And that's pretty much it. The universe will kind of just collapse upon itself. So, I try to open it, but the game just doesn't let me. Maybe tomorrow, though. We'll see. Maybe tomorrow. Time to do Path 6 for the first time. If forever, wish me luck. Blade versus Modok 18. B Daniels, good luck, dude. At least it's not the actual season, though, so nothing to worry about. Get that practice in. The egg can end the universe, and you even dare look at it? Well, yeah, I mean, I kind of want to know what happens, so maybe it'd be cool to reverse time and suck the universe out of the universe or something like that. I may wish me luck at school tomorrow. All right, Lags, good luck, dude. Have a good night, and yeah, everyone have a good night. Thank you all for hanging out and everything. I'll see you guys tomorrow, normal time. Yes. Okay. Good night.